Hello guys, good morning. Welcome to the live stream guys. Welcome to the stream. क्या बात है गाइस, आज तो लक बहुत ही अच्छा जा रहा है। नया स्क्वाड में शो टाइम कार्ड मिल चुका है गाइस। तो गाइस चलिए शुरू करते हैं आज का पैक रिव्यू। बिग थ्रो पास 1 गाइस। तो इस पैक के लिए जो प्लेयर जाना चाहता है उनका मैं एक ही बात बोलूँगा कि आप लोग के पास अगर पूरा वाइप आउट करने के लिए अगर कॉइन ज़्यादा हो तो इसीलिए इस पैक के लिए जाओ आप, ठीक है। क्योंकि गाइस ये पैक में बहुत ही जल्द भी आपको मिल सकता है, बहुत देर पे भी मिल सकता है, ठीक है गाइस। चारों प्लेयर ही बहुत ही अच्छा है, ठीक है। तो आप इस पैक के लिए जा सकते हो। डिपेंड ऑन योर लक। तो अभी आ जाते हैं ट्रेजर लिंक वाले ये पे। भाई इस वाले ट्रेजर लिंक में मेरा लक बहुत ही ज़्यादा ख़राब गया। 25 ट्राई में एक भी एपिक हमको नहीं मिला, बट मेरे को 4 हाईलाइट कार्ड दे दिया है कोनामी वालों ने। अगर लक अच्छा होता तो 4 एपिक कार्ड भी मिल सकता था, बट कोनामी ने पूरा स्कैम कर दिया गाइस मेरे साथ। तो देखो गाइस इस पैक में कौन कौन सा प्लेयर अच्छा होगा मैं बोल देता हूँ। जो केलिनी है इस पैक का सबसे बढ़िया डिफेंडर है गाइस। अगर आपको केलिनी मिलता है तो आप बहुत ही अच्छा आपका डिफेंस हो जाएगा, आप केलिनी की तरफ जा सकते हो। अगर मिलता है आपको तो बहुत ही अच्छा बात है, ठीक है। और बाकी सब ठीक ठाक ही है गाइस, बट केलिनी सबसे ज़्यादा बेटर है इन पांचों में से, ठीक है। तो चलिए अभी अपने शो टाइम कार्ड को ट्रेनिंग कराने के बाद डिवीज़न मैच के लिए जाएंगे हम लोग। ऑफ द बॉल देख देख क्या क्या बूस्ट मिल रहा है इसको। ऑफ द बॉल, अटैकिंग, अवेयरनेस, स्पीड, एक्सीलरेशन, स्टेमिना। ये गाइस इसको मैक्स करना पड़ेगा ट्रेनिंग देके। मेरा ही वॉइस लगता है कि पूरा लगता है। सभी बंदे को ट्रेजलिंग में कुछ ना कुछ मिला, मेरे को ही कुछ भी नहीं मिला।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo and even carrying the ball forward, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course...
Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it. Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And we have our very first corner.
Oh, what a clap! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Cleared without complication. That pass has been well intercepted. There's a sharp little ball here. Messi, can he get it through? Nicely weighted ball, and he's in on goal.
अरे भाई
Big chance!
ये क्या है भाई?
That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Well, he's
Foul
never
भी
the
नहीं
sort
होता
to doubt
Konami
his own
वालों।
capabilities. Always
साला
fancies
गेम को क्या
himself,
कर
no
दिया?
matter what the situation.
डिफेंडर पूरा टैकल मार देता, पहले फाउल देता था, अभी कुछ भी नहीं देता भाई इसको मारने। अगर आप
Oh, that's a key interception.
के साथ मारोगे तो भाई
Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Messi. Messi. He might be in here. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Eto'o. Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo.
भाई साहब
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half an hour played now. Probing pass. Al Nassr have got it back and they'll have another go. Rice. Great vision. Rijkaard wins the duel this time.
Al Nassr are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp. And Messi!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Looking for the run. Now it's Torres. Oh, red. Nice interception. And here's Messi. That pass isn't the best.
FC Tokyo have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat.
He's having a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
मेरे को टैकल
We hit half-time.
कोनामी फाउल नहीं देगा।
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the action is back underway.
Al Nassr can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. Donnarumma gets it away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
मार पा रहे, क्या कर रहे हैं?
Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Van Basten. Now it's Messi.
That's a decent ball. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Played in It's a mighty
अरे
effort!
बाप
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
So, third corner of the game. Xabi Alonso is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has a look out.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Threads one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
अरे भाई कितना लैग हो रहा है
And they've got a
भाई
throw. Messi will not want to lose out here. Tries a shot! Cleared away. He won't be happy with that one. And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Played in by Albert Ferrer.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ball looks a good one. And he welcomes it in. Messi! No sauce, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that is
वो
that.
मैच तो हारने वाला था
A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
लो 4 डाउन खाया ये सभी लोग क्या स्क्वाड, क्या फॉर्मेशन यूज कर रहे हैं? 2 CF, एक SS, CMF, ये भी बहुत ही अच्छा फॉर्मेशन है गाइस।
It's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful.
He's having a go! That is some save from Khan! And he's there to get it away. It's Luis Suarez!
Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite. Well, I think he surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, am I?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing.
Luis Suarez! Goal, Brazil! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
अरे भाई कितना लैग हो रहा है ये।
And defend it. Oh, it's Del Piero. And it's Messi. Hutchinson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Del Piero. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can we get on to this? That's a good footing there. Looking for the run. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Eto. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries to get it clear.
Oh, really well played.
Decent chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
अरे भाई मेरा क्यों लॉस हो गया भाई? क्या यार, साले हैकर लोग। हेलो पीयूष भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। हाँ पीयूष भाई, इसके बाद एक फ्रेंडली मैच खेलूंगा आपके साथ, इस वाला मैच खेलूंगा। एक लाइक कर देना पीयूष भाई।
Oh, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Dewey finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, it's his ball-carrying ability that's going to be a big asset for the team, and he can penetrate opposition defences with a little bit of trickery, and can also draw defenders towards him and leave space for others to exploit.
Lewandowski and the shot!
Oh, Lewandowski. बहुत ही अच्छा गोल लेवेंडोस्की
The movement so precise.
कल देखा guys
The
बार्सा
finish
वर्सेस रियल
sumptuous.
मैड्रिड
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
बार्सा गाइस बार्सिलोना का कोई तोड़ नहीं है अभी से
The game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a sharp pass. That's quick defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass through to do it. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Mbappe finds himself offside.
गुड मॉर्निंग गाइस गुड मॉर्निंग जो लोग लाइव स्ट्रीम देख रहे हैं गुड मॉर्निंग गाइस
Oh, this looks sharp. Pass somewhat off target.
गुड मॉर्निंग गाइस
Costa Corta powering forward here.
लाइक कर देना गाइस
That is
सब्सक्राइब
good
भी कर देना
strength.
चैनल को
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Joe Linton looking to go deep.
ओह हो
Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple.
बहुत ही लंबा गोलकीपर है शॉट वाला गोलकीपर होता तो बहुत लग जाता अरे भाई ये क्या कर दिया
John Brewery really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence.
गया गाइस
He
गया
scored! They have pulled
यही होता
themselves
है
right back into it!
ज़्यादा मत
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
What a delicious finish! That is immaculate!
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's an
Wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach! And they get themselves in front!
एम्बाप्पे ब्लिट्जक्रल
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way
He's got to go!
अरे भाई ये कैसा ब्लिट्जक्रल है
Missed, but not go that far.
Dion really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
अरे
Looking for the run. He's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Right back in.
गया
And the shot! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Dewey. Howson. Now it's Darwin. Stood up well to him there. And there's the end of the first half. Tomburi are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Shevchenko. The ball is loose and the chase takes a shot.
अरे भाई ये क्या हो रहा है?
Goal! Dependability is one thing, and he brings that into his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape. Liverpool take the lead. Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day. If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it. Alba Ferrer delivers. Marquinhos gets it away. But they've got it again. Lewandowski takes control of it and he's on the move. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kante kept his eye on it and he's there. Donnarumma. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's got space here. Livakovic gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Now it's Joelinton. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
अरे भाई इतना लैग क्यों?
Really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. Rodri. Howson. Costa Curta. Now, can they get him away? A well cut out. No marches were there at all. And we're done.
Tomburi did lead.
Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
आ जाओ पीयूष भाई, फ्रेंडली मैच खेलते हैं। आ जाओ, डिवीजन खेल के कोई फ़ायदा है नहीं, कितना लैग हो रहा है। आ जाओ पीयूष भाई, ज्वाइन हो जाओ। इसको बहुत ही अच्छा सा प्रोग्रेशन पॉइंट्स देना होगा, नहीं तो ये बीट स्क्रॉल नहीं मार पाएगा. Eleven, 6, 10 और 9. क्रल तो देना होगा, नहीं तो ये जाएगा नहीं क्रल करने के लिए. गाइस, अगर कोई और फ्रेंडली मैच खेलना चाहता है तो कमेंट करो गाइस, फ्रेंडली मैच खेलूँगा. अच्छा टीम.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Well, Peter, there's a player out there who have more touches than anyone else, I'd expect, and it's Deco, a man who wants to be at the head of every... It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nice control. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Rashford. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. He's looking wide. And it's Rashford. And this is Ronaldo. Vitinha. That's Gueye. Ball's gone out of play. Vitinha. Well seen. Saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. Great chance! Oh, full marks for that effort. Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
यार ये गोल हो जाता गाइस तो बहुत मज़ा आ जाता पूरा। एम्बाप्पे
And he was quick to react. Goes forward. Aubameyang is onto a bit of flash. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Son Heung-min. And it's Rashford. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is